People who automate their savings retire with 3.2 times more wealth than those who don't. Same income, same expenses, same opportunities, but one group ends up with 3 times the money. The only difference? A 5-minute setup they did years ago and never thought about again. Stick with me for the next 9 minutes and I'll show you exactly why automation beats motivation every single time, the specific system that makes building wealth almost inevitable, and the brutal math that proves small automated amounts turn into numbers that will genuinely shock you. Let's get into it. Here's what nobody tells you about saving money. Your brain is literally wired to fail at it. This isn't a character flaw, it's evolution. Our ancestors survived by consuming resources immediately because tomorrow wasn't guaranteed. That same programming is now destroying your financial future. Every time you see money in your checking account, your brain runs a calculation. It asks, what can I do with this right now? Not next year. Not at retirement. Right now. Behavioral economists call this hyperbolic discounting. You and I call it being human. Studies from the National Bureau of Economic Research show that people who rely on manual transfers to savings accounts save on average 40% less than those who automate. 40%, that's not a rounding error. That's the difference between retiring at 60 and retiring at 72. But here's where it gets interesting. Stop for a second and think about your last 3 unnecessary purchases. Got them? Now realize this. You didn't make those purchases because you're bad with money. You made them because the money was there, visible, available, calling to you. Automation doesn't make you more disciplined. It removes the need for discipline entirely. It makes the decision once and then takes your flawed human brain out of the equation forever. This is the wealth stack that actually works. Not budgeting apps, not spreadsheets, not promises you make to yourself on January 1st. A system. Layer 1, the paycheck intercept. Before your money ever touches your checking account, a portion goes directly to savings. Most employers offer split direct deposit. Use it. The money you never see is money you never spend. This alone increases savings rates by an average of 81%, according to Vanguard's research. Layer 2, the automatic escalator. Set up an automatic increase of 1% every 6 months. You won't feel it. Lifestyle inflation will absorb far more than 1% anyway. But that small escalation turns a $300 monthly contribution into a $450 contribution within 3 years without a single moment of sacrifice. Layer 3, the sweep system. Your checking account should have a ceiling. Every dollar above that ceiling gets automatically swept into investments on the 1st and 15th of each month. This captures the money you would have otherwise spent on things you won't remember in 6 months. Now let me show you why this matters more than you think. I'm about to give you 2 scenarios. Same person, same $65,000 salary, same 7% average market return. The only difference is automation. Scenario 1, Manuel Marcus. He intends to save $400 per month. But life happens. Some months he saves nothing, some months he saves $200. On average, he actually saves $280 per month. After 30 years, Marcus has approximately $340,000. Scenario 2, Automated Amanda. She sets up a $400 automatic transfer and forgets it exists. No decisions, no willpower, just consistency. After 30 years, Amanda has approximately $489,000. That's $149,000 more from the same intended savings rate. The only difference? Amanda removed herself from the equation. But we're not done. Remember the automatic escalator? If Amanda increases her contribution by just 1% of her salary every year, starting at $400 and adding roughly $54 per month each year, she finishes with over $780,000. Same job as Marcus, same salary as Marcus, more than double the wealth, because of a setting she adjusted once and never touched again. This isn't theoretical, this is math, and math doesn't care about your intentions. Here's what you're going to do in the next 5 minutes, not tomorrow, not this weekend. Now. First, log into your payroll system and split your direct deposit. Send at least 10% directly to a savings or investment account before it ever hits checking. Second, set up automatic monthly investments into a low-cost index fund. The S&P 500 has averaged over 10% annually for the past 50 years. Stop overthinking this. Third, Create a calendar reminder for 6 months from now to increase your automatic contribution by 1%. That's it. That one reminder, repeated, will add 6 figures to your retirement. Fourth, set a checking account ceiling and automate bi-monthly sweeps of everything above it. This entire setup takes less time than you spent scrolling social media this morning. But the difference over your lifetime, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. About years of your life you won't have to spend working. About options you can't even imagine yet. Look, I know you've heard pay yourself first 1,000 times, but there's a reason wealthy people actually do this while everyone else just nods along. The doing is everything. The automation is everything. Your future wealth isn't determined by how much you earn. It's determined by the systems you build today. If this video gave you a strategy you're actually going to use, hit subscribe. I drop videos every week breaking down the exact systems that build real wealth. No fluff, no guru nonsense, just data and action steps. Subscribe now, set up your automation, and I'll see you in the next one.